Okay, this is my Google site. It is beginning band resources for music educators. Certainly, it can be used by other people, but it's really meant to support music educators teaching beginning band. This is a little visual map I made of kind of all of the fundamentals that students need to learn in their first year of band and the tools educators can use to teach these students these skills. So here is my resources tab, and I tried to put a lot of the supplemental material that I have found helpful when teaching beginning band. There are method books, of course, for teaching these skills, but a lot of times good supplemental resources really make the difference in helping kids understand the different skills we're trying to learn. So this is a beginning band website. They have a lot of different things, some pieces. They have their own forum as well, which is interesting. There's like note identification, game, and then some different links. So this is kind of like a catch-all site, like this site is meant to be as well. One Size Fits All Band Music is a site that has a lot of free music for bands. A 0.5 or a 1 grade music would be really kind of the level we're looking here for beginning bands, and you can see that there's quite a few of them in different styles. There's like winter holiday songs, folk, classical, patriotic. I've used some of these holiday 0.5 and grade 1 songs on winter concerts before, and it's nice. It's definitely more interesting than what's in their method book. Here we have 4 different websites that have a lot of different resources. I'll open this first one. This gentleman is a band director, and there are he has made his own method books basically that are pretty good and can be used to supplement kind of the method books that publishing companies use. There's just like more to them or different things to them. And then there's you can see that I've used, there's some fingering charts here. Fingering charts for beginning band, which is their first 5 notes, and then complete fingering charts. And so we have a couple different sites like that, some different websites that have different resources. And then, of course, Teachers Pay Teachers is a huge site full of content, and I've just picked out the 2 that I have heard really good things about. This embouchure project bundle is very good for getting students started making sounds, and then basically these first lessons also supposed to be very good for kind of being full lessons on a page to really get the students started. So this is the multimedia tab, and basically I have picked some good YouTube videos that I have found helpful. We have videos that are meant kind of for the classroom for kids. This is a good video of the have to, get to, want to. It's like basically about hard work, working hard, and having fun. Breathing gym is something wind players do to work on their breathing. I've got 2 different videos here that introduce the different instruments. This one is from one of the military bands.
Hello, I'm Sergeant First Class Lauren Curran. This is the United States Army Field Band
So this is just a way to show the different instruments, and they'll play all the instruments and explain what they mean. And then down here I've got I tried to pick some cool videos that kids might really dig and think are really cool, but it's all the different instruments. And so the more interested you can get students in playing their instruments, the cooler kids think the instruments are, of course, the better they'll do. And then down here, I've got a couple videos that are meant for band directors. This one on like the benefit of music education. So a lot of times as music educators, we have to defend our profession to administrators or other teachers or parents or school boards or any of those types of people. And so this has a lot of facts in it. And then this gentleman is a very well-known music educator and has a lot of helpful tips and advice for other educators. So this page was added from advice from one of my peer reviewers. I had a conversation page talking about kind of the importance of like having a place to converse with other educators and share ideas and feedback. She recommended that I put in a forum, and so I figured out how to do that. It's kind of rudimentary, but there's definitely a forum here, and I'd like to make it even better if I can. But you can like post topics. Anyone can join and post topics, so I think this could be good for people to ask advice or share something that worked or ask for resources or research or just talk about any struggles that we might be facing in the classroom. So this last tab, research, is basically what I've done is I've taken these articles that we've worked on for the past few weeks and I've put summaries of them here on this page. And the reason is because sometimes as educators and then specifically as music educators, we really have to advocate for ourselves to be able to have professional development that is within our content or professional learning communities within our content. And I think it's really important that we have the necessary information to be able to do that correctly. And so really what I've kind of done is I've taken some of these articles. Of course, I already had the reference here from when we did the article write-ups. And then here's my summary. And I did this for several of them, and it's just kind of meant to be a reason for educators to be able to speak to their principals, speak to their fine arts directors about needing to go to a professional development or a workshop, or to be able to have a mentor music teacher inside or outside the district, and how very important that is for their development as an educator and their longevity in the profession. So this is my site, and I hope that you found this video useful and educational about the overview of what we have.